So Akasha means boundless space in Sanskrit, and it is the primary substance of which all things are made. So it's an actual place. Um, the first time I went there, it was like Harry Potter in King's Cross, like in the very last movie, and everything's all white and Harry's talking to Dumbledore. And like that's what it looked like to me. But there's a quote like Dumbledore was like, "Of course it's happening in your head, Harry, but why should that mean that it's not real?" Right. And so that's how I think about the Akashic Records. So it's basically a guided meditation, is like how we access it. But just because it's happening in your head, like doesn't mean it's not real. It is real. Um, Excuse me. My throat chakra is healing. I've been releasing a lot of energy. So if I'm coughing or yawning, that's why. Um, so the Akashic realm is not on the earthly plane. And so I'm going to guide you through all of it, but basically like your energetic body like shoots up through your crown chakra, and that's how you get there. So other names for the Akashic realm are the Akashic dimension and the Akashic records, which is what most people know it as. And so in the records, all of time has been recorded. So the past, the present, and the future. A lot of people go to the records for past life stuff. That's not something that I do specifically, but you do have access to some of your past lives in the records. Um, I I was with my career advisor up there, and she showed me a past life. So that can happen. A lot of people go there specifically for that, but I like to focus on the present. Um, so let me know if you have any like specific questions in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. So, so all of this information up there is recorded, and it's protected by record keepers and spirit guides. So not everything that's in the Akashic records is available to you. And also, so when you go there, like you can only access your own records unless someone else gives you permission. So a lot of Akashic Records guides will take you up together and they will access your records. I like to just bring you up there so you can have the experience yourself, and then we can talk about it afterwards. Um, so not everything's available, but I did have this experience, I think, because I've been going up there regularly. So my energy is like acclimated. And I've been doing a lot of energetic and physical healing. And so I was up there one day and everything like started crumbling. And I was like, what's going on? And my guide was like, oh, you're leveling up. And then like everything like kind of turned into like an iridescent rainbow, and it just looked brighter. And my guide said, well, more information is available to you now because you've leveled up. And that's after going almost every day for the last probably like 6 months. Like I don't go every day, but at minimum I go at least once a week. But it's important in the beginning to have someone guide you. The energy can be really intense at first because it's a higher vibration. And so you might get lost if you're not being guided. Hi, Kelly and Seth. Yay. Um, yeah, so there's so many things that you can do in the Akashic Records. It's full of vast knowledge and healing. We can meet our guides, which is what we're going to do today. We can go to the healing vaults. There's also like temples and gardens, and there's all kinds of things up there. There is an actual library, which it appears to a lot of people that way. And so I actually have trouble reading in the library, so I have to ask for adaptive tools because when I open the books there, I can't read it. And so they give me like a headset, and I have it read to me. So you can ask for anything that you need when you're in there. And so one of the things I did with my mentors, Pam and Lisa, is we went to the records and we learned what our job is in the Akashic Records. So my job is, they said specifically, I'm a miracle worker, but I'm a healer. And so they took me to the healing vaults and gave me my own office. So that's what I do in my Akashic Reiki sessions. You go to the healing vaults and then you meet me there and we go into my healing office and I give you Reiki for your specific intentions that we create together. So yeah, it's important to be guided at first so you don't get confused or lost. And your guides could be all types of things. You might, and other things that you might see there. So you might see old buildings, pillars, libraries, courtyards, books. You might meet angels, fairies, unicorns. So I often see fairies when I'm there, or my guides are fairies. There's a lot of plants and water, but I'm naturally attracted to those things in real life too. So that makes a lot of sense. But it can appear to you in different ways. So everyone's experience is different. So it's important to just let go of any expectations, right? Especially, and don't compare your experience to other people. Especially some people are more visual than others, so maybe it's more vibrant. If you don't see anything, that's okay too. Just know that your energy is there and it's working. And everyone's needs are different. And so if you're not seeing something, you could always ask, maybe you need glasses in the Akashic Records, just how I need like a headset. But just go with the flow and like allow it to reveal itself to you. And so the records have a very high frequency. And so it's really important to get grounded before you go and after when you're done, which we're going to do just through the guided meditation that I have. And it's really important to be respectful of everyone that you meet in the records and always say thank you. And to go there with your intentions being pure and not to do harm to anyone else. And so we also want to use words that focus on awakening rather than suffering. So today we're just going to do something really simple. We're just going to go up there and meet your guide. But if you're going for something like how in my Akashic Reiki sessions we create intentions, it's important to create intentions that focus on awakening instead of suffering, right? So instead of like, oh, I want to get rid of anxiety, we want to focus on the positive aspect. So I want to create calm. I am calm. I am centered, instead of focusing on the anxiety. So I hope that makes sense. Does anyone have any specific questions? So what we're going to do today is we're going to go to the records. And so the way that I take you up there is we basically turn the lights on at each of your chakras. So if you don't know what the chakras are, that's okay. I'm going to guide you through it. But just like a brief explanation. So chakras are energy centers in our body. And there's hundreds of them, but there's 7 main ones that we focus on. And the first one is the root at the base of your spine. And then right below your belly button is the sacral, and that one's orange, the root is red. And then right above your belly button is the solar plexus, and then your heart center, your throat chakra, your third eye, and then the crown is at the top. And you just really need to know where they're located for this. And so how this is going to work is it's going to be a guided meditation. And we're going to ground into the center of the earth. And then we're going to turn on each chakra. And then your energy is going to shoot out from the top of your head. And then you're going to get to the Akashic realm. And then when we get there, I'm going to give you some instructions that are really easy to open your Akashic Records. And then you're going to be in a courtyard. And then that's where you will meet your guide. And they're going to give you a gift. And then you'll have time to answer any questions about your gift. And also, like, if you have any life questions. So just anything that you might need guidance with, you'll be able to ask them about that. And then we're going to come back. So usually, like Akashic Records trips can, they can be any amount of time. But since this is just an introduction, we're just going to keep it simple. So I don't see any questions. And all right. So if you're ready, so you can sit or lie down, whatever's more comfortable, as long as you can hear me. So just sit and get comfortable. And if it's okay, gently close your eyes. Relax your face. And take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you're sitting, make sure your feet are on the floor. And take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel a warm sensation flowing down your face. Feel this energy flowing into your neck, all the way down your spine, and settling into your root chakra at the base of your spine. Keep breathing deeply. And as this energy travels down your legs, all the way into the ground, imagine a golden cord connected to your root chakra. This cord is going all the way down through the earth. See this golden cord traveling to the center of the earth. Find a beautiful crystal resting there. Take that cord and wrap it tightly around the crystal, knowing that you are protected and grounded by the earth's energy. See the healing energies of the earth travel all the way up your golden cord and into your root chakra. Now see your root chakra at the base of your spine light up red. Imagine this energy going up the center of your body, right below your belly button, lighting up the orange sacral chakra there. And feel this energy move up your stomach, right above your belly button to the solar plexus, and seeing a yellow light turn on. Now to the throat chakra, a blue light. And feel this energy move up through your face into the middle of your forehead, your indigo third eye light opening. And finally, to the crown chakra at the top of your head. Now see yourself shoot up into the skies. Go beyond the blue clouds. See yourself past the moon and the sun, flying into the galaxies. Shooting past darkness and starlight, darkness and starlight. And finally, you see a bright white light up ahead and you go through it. When you emerge from the light, you are now in the Akashic realm. Now imagine the screen of a computer in front of you. and type in www.openmyakashicrecords.com. You'll see a box pop up for you to fill out. At the top, it will ask for your full legal name. Go ahead and type that in. And below that, you'll see a box asking for your nickname. This is what people usually call you. Go ahead and fill that in. Then you'll see some boxes and agreements for you to check. The first agreement says that you are open to receive the messages in your records for your highest and greatest good. Go ahead and check that box. The next agreement says that you'll be using the information you receive from the records with love and integrity. Go ahead and check that box. And below it, there's a huge button that says Open My Akashic Records Now. Go ahead and click that. As soon as you click that button, you will find yourself in a vortex being pulled forward. And when you come to the end of this energy tunnel, you'll be standing in some kind of courtyard. Welcome to the Akashic Records. Here in the courtyard, your guide will be waiting for you. This is your healing guide. Your guide might be a unicorn, a fairy, a dragon. It might just be a being of light. It could be anything. However they show up for you is how you are meant to see them. Acknowledge your guide and tell them your intention for coming here today, to receive a magical gift from them. Now be present with your guide as you put your hands forward and receive their gift. I am open and I am receiving. You can ask any questions about this gift that you might have. How will it help your healing? Now take that gift and bring it to your heart center. And let your gift flow into your heart. And take a deep breath. See a beautiful golden light flowing all throughout your body. To your arms and your neck, up to your head, down over your chest and your stomach, into your legs, all the way down to your toes. Know that this gift is within you and you can access it at any time. Thank your guide for your gift. Now you can ask any questions that you have. Any life questions, anything that's on your heart or your mind, anything you need answered, that you need guidance with right now. I'll give you a few minutes to do this. Remember to breathe. I'll give you about 30 more seconds. Now thank your guide for today's journey. You can give them a hug if they accept it. Thank them for answering your questions and for the gift you received. And wave to them as you see that bright light that you emerged from and you step into it. As soon as you step into the light, you'll be sent back out into the galaxy and start traveling back down into the Earth's atmosphere, down past the clouds and the skies, then back into your body through the crown chakra at the top of your head. See your energy go down the center of your body, through all the chakras, and turning the light down at your crown, and turning the light down at your third eye and your throat. Now at your heart, turning the lights off at your solar plexus above your belly button, your sacral below the belly button, and your root chakra at the base of your spine. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, push the energy out from your root into the golden cord that's connected to the center of the earth and go all the way down. Now unwind from the beautiful earth's crystal. And as you come back up, you'll bring some of the earth's sparkly crystal energy up with you, all the way into your root chakra and into your body. As you feel the healing, grounding energies of the earth spread throughout your whole body, from the bottom of your spine grounding you. Repeat after me. My Akashic Records is now closed. My Akashic Records is now closed. My Akashic Records is now closed. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your awareness to the space behind your eyes. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes and come back to the room that you're in. All right. I would love to hear your experience about that. How do you feel? What was it like? Were you able to see everything? What was your guide like? What was your gift that you received? Did they answer your questions? So I know there's a lag on Facebook, so I'm gonna wait for a minute. Oh, Kelly's guide was a unicorn. Yay. I see unicorns there a lot. Awesome. For those of you that have never been, I would love to hear what your experience was like. Oh, Judy said that she met a guide she didn't know. Not sure if I'm supposed to know about my gift yet. She didn't face me. maybe you can try this again. Kelly's unicorn gave her a gift and some advice and had a good sense of humor. It's funny, I find a lot of times when I go up there, I expect it to be really serious. But a lot of the time, the guides and the beings that I meet there do have a sense of humor and they're pretty funny. And I think a lot of that is because like joy is in a abundance energy, right? That's a high vibration energy. And so it's a lot more fun when you're joyful and playful and can laugh. Um, and that brings us closer to abundance and that's like the vibration of the records is a lot higher. And so it makes sense that they would want to joke around with us and be more playful. Alessandra said her guide was a beautiful light being. Ooh, and gave her a glowing floating heart. That's awesome. Um, Annie's guide was a long brown-haired witchy woman with a sun and moon energy. Ooh, a necklace specifically. That's cool that you were able to see that. She's a nurturing mother for me. My gift is music. That totally makes sense. Which brings me healing and allows me to express my love. Awesome. Kelly said her guide was sassy. Yeah, I love that. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, I'm glad you guys were able to receive your gifts. If it's something that is private that you don't want to share publicly, but you want to share with me, feel free to message me. That's fine. Yeah, and make sure you drink a lot of water today because your energy is getting used to being in the Akashic realm. And